Okay. Let's go ahead and continue the Ace Attorney trilogy with the first game. Okay, let's see if this saves exactly where I was. Okay, nice. Alright. Okay. Talk. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why don't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine, I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Okay. So I guess go back here and let her know the bad news. How do I break this to you? Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think that you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Let's see. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Alright, thank you. You smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you, so you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, well I guess... Actually. Okay. I guess we'll go... back to the hotel. Oh! Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp has phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White, that was his name. My sister told me. Oh, okay, yep. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, we're gonna, oh. Okay, let's examine the bed. Simple bed, it's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. The bottle. The late summer sunlight is streaming through the window. There's the fan kill off this building, of course. You can see inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. This painting. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The plant. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, so that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. And the drawer. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer, and that's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Alright. To be continued. Yes. Save. Okay. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Oh, it's Edgeworth. Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth, I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. You may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. I forgot if I gave this guy a voice or not, so I'm just gonna say it in my normal voice. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Alright, take a look. Body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Oh, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Weapons added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine... What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Miss always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Or something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, yeah, immediately arrested. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Oh, Q. Hold on just 1 second. If I heard correctly... Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Can you recap for me real quick so far this episode? Basically, Mia's sister, Mia was murdered. and Maya was there to collect some evidence for her, and she found her dead body, and then there was a witness in the building across the way, and so Maya was arrested for the murder, and we tried to get different lawyers, or like at least one big lawyer to defend her, but uh, he didn't want to, and so now Phoenix is doing it, and we're defending Maya because she didn't do it. It was I think I don't know if it's another lawyer or if it's somebody. I think it's another lawyer, um, who's like really famous and rich. So yeah. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? Um, I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay, well. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. We're doing some DBS later? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Very well, examine the cross-examination. Alright. Hard evidence. So I already know what I'm supposed to do here. I found a memo written. You did not find it. Just because you found it next to the box. Who? Wait, no, not Miss May. Crap. I messed up there. Should've tried to run out the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah. I pull mine too, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. I want to go back. Whatever, just cause then who did write it? Oh. Well, oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. Hold on, if that's the case, where's your evidence? Oh, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Okay. I thought Maya, not Maya, thought Mia was gonna be an option. I didn't really read it the first time. Showed that the blood was the victim's, so there's blood found on the victim's finger. Okay. You get a lot of cases where the victim usually writes the killer's name. It's all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony? Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. I found a memo written. Okay, the memo on the map. So it's showed that the blood is the victim's. Found on the Okay, I guess we'll press him on this, because I don't really know. These again, huh? Well, here they take little bits of the blood, the hemoglobin's hermogoblin bob, and refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Detective Gumshoe. I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Okay. Okay, I'll press him on this, I guess. I don't really know. Which hand was it? The right hand. She was right-handed. Haha, nice try. Oh, I guess. Okay. Okay. After... Yeah, I'm just gonna press him on everything at this point. And did you find any evidence? No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I have a bad feeling about this. Hold it. Just because you found it... Oh, that's the one that I was doing earlier. Crap. Okay. Whoops. Skip. I lost track of which ones I already did. Okay. On it, the word Maya. Did I press him on? I don't even know if I pressed him on this. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do. Sounded pretty confident. Okay, what do I have here? Broken winds, beyond all recognition. Let me check. Okay. So there was blood found on Nathan's finger. Dude, what am I supposed to do here, bro? I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a... Let me... Okay. Oh, Mr. Wright, please give me the facts. Well, it could have been like I found it, or no, Maya found it. He didn't find it, so it's like I don't know. That's a contradiction because he didn't find it. But whatever. Whatever. All right. The word Maya. Blood was the victim's. The victim wrote the killer's name. Am I gonna have to look this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Hold on. An outdated version. Report to contradict that me had written on the memo. Okay, I guess I have to... A report. Oh yeah, true, it was instantaneous. Okay, that makes sense. Detective Gumshoe. One thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim Mia Fey wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after? It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. There is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did not have time to write mine. Or did have time to write mine. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you to have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like this. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What, but... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood, the court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that is the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, it's the baddie with the big tits, oh yeah. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Wanton winking? I don't know. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices, right? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay. Let's see. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. No more winks, bro. Come on. Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? Oh, you must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm cross-examining. Absolutely. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. It was like 9 o'clock. Yeah, it was 9 o'clock. I knew I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Yep. Sitting in the defendant's chair. Hold on, let me check this. Let me press her on this. How do you know she was the defendant? Oh, well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. I question the testimony. Testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. Okay, and her boobs are just jiggling on my screen. Thank you, game. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Okay, let's see. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon, I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I've been so detailed from the beginning. Just begin the cross-examination. Game like LeBron showing boobs. Yeah. I mean, for real though. I appreciate it. I did see everything, I did. Victim, the woman dodged them. Ran off to the right. Okay, let's press her on this. That right? As in your right as you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. That's a lot of rights. It's right after her. I'm going to present... No, actually I'm not going to present anything yet. Hold on. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon, I saw it. I did that clock. And press and squeeze. Okay. Okay. Did you see everything? You only saw through the window. So you saw me then, too. Of course, I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. This will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Oh, the boobs again! Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Hippie clothes. I'm just gonna press her again. I'm just gonna keep pressing her. For her hippie clothes. What you got? I mean, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened after? Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Clock. Hold it! A lot of hold it. A clock? Didn't this come up in another recent testimony? Don't look so sour, Mr. Lord. You can't win them all, no, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Previous testimony. Okay. I'm gonna present the floor plan. And then I'll see... No. E. Your Honor, statement that contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see anything that contradicts. What? Okay. Uh-oh. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Okay. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon. Okay. Hold on. 5 shards. Let me check this. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. Let me just present this. Your Honor. It literally shows the line of sight. She could not have seen everything. What are you talking about, game? What do you mean it doesn't contradict anything? Try to think before you make act. I'm gonna. Uh-oh. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Okay, I guess I could... I'm going to present... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's see, what do I... Let's see... Hold on. This is very confusing. Yeah, thinker. Okay, so she knows it's a clock. Did I press her on this? A clock? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. No, okay, so that was a hint. Okay. Do I present this? I guess I'll present this. What you said now is quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. I know I would. I mean, who said that? What? You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. There's no way of showing that just by looking at it. Or another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Oh, what happens now? What happens now is that you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law office of Fay and Company and Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. What? The law offices of May of Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Mom's right, are you satisfied? Hell no. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh, it couldn't have run. It could not have run. Then see what the question caution. Ugh. It's empty. It's not missing its clock. It's missing the batteries, I think. But no, wait. Unless they took everything out to stuff the evidence aside. Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. That? Well, Miss May? What do you have to say, Edgeworth? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. You knew the clock was empty somehow, you knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, I must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was heard after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have rung after, blah blah, and that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, yep. Impossible, of course. I have proof. But what? Wasn't it you who told me that proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is this. Take that! Take that! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Why is the beep so loud, bro? Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was, well, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Ow. Yeah, exactly. Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. And the boobs again. So witness had seen it before, that would make sense. Does the defendant... Yes, I do. She could not have seen it. But this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. It's literally the thinker. And boobs. Yep. Exactly. It's simple. This clock was never ever in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Interesting. Interesting take. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, and she's mad. Oh, wow. Just boobs flopping on my screen. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Wow, she's a little upset. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And this is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee, wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Super Saiyan transformation. No, exactly. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you had heard about it. Witness never held the clock in her hand, however, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she would have known the thinker was a clock. Can I show you the proof? Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's cell phone. Oh, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said that the... So it would literally just be... the phone. Present the phone's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to from me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Huh? Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright. Bruh. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused at all? Or amused to you? Or why am I doing the British for Phoenix? Whoops. The defense demands an answer. La la. Witness, answer the phone. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that or whatever she just said? You lawyer. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh, I did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edris wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course I can, and will. Hold on, pause. Time out. No way, you can't be serious. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay. So the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Here go, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I never said she was, I just said that... I was just asking her why. So where does that leave us? This is my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. The testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Oh, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you're second quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. But why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then will you recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. But I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well... Dang. See, you say... hold on. You say no, but it's either give up or accept it. So I don't know if that's, you know, the best course of action. Also, let me just do this. Settings. Dang. Okay. Okay. Accept whatever. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for the little understand. I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well, the court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. Received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in this business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from a guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Okay. Well, this is honestly quite easy to push on, because whatever, that's fine, yeah. Iced coffee to be brought 9. I delivered the iced coffee to I guess Miss May herself. I'm gonna press him on that. May herself. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. Sir, it's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, the guests favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, but not the French kiss, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Okay. I'm gonna press him on everything, I guess. Anything reminding me, sir? Yes. Whatever. In personally. Okay. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, we'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. Witness may leave the stand. Protest, hello? Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of injustice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is my last chance. Room service. $18 with charge. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skip on the ice, Check-in? Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but I don't know. Rather quite. Maybe if it gives us the option again. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there. Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention it if I was specifically asked, sir. You fool! You fool! I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when he brought them in to room service, he didn't see the man in the room. That's right. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. Checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as had been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping into the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Ah, what a convenient little setup. It is too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oh yeah. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Whatever you just said. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Okay. September 7th. 2:24 p.m. Alright. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Oh, really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. The lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of from his testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. And now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit up the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the Phoenix Wright stuff there. Seems like a good place to end it. Now I don't really have any more plans for the stream, so it's probably just gonna be this. Just a short little stream of me playing this. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, John. And there were a couple other people who tuned in, so appreciate it. And, yeah. Make sure to tune in for some more at at some other points. I don't know when I'll stream next. Oh well.